Hey, that little bopper there. What's up, everyone?
You be bopping.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, little. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Love Brew podcast. I'm your host, Tommy T.
Greetings.
Greetings
Mhm.
from
Mhm.
another planet.
Don't start that. You know I've been on my alien stuff.
Have you?
Yeah, remember I told you I started asking about life in another
You did tell.
galaxy?
I was half listening. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. That's something I like actually mastered.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning, cousin.
Good morning.
Um, well, tell me about your alien thing. Then I'm fully listening.
Oh, it's not really all that important. Um, first off, A said it was high talk. I was like, but I'm not high.
Yeah.
That's where the problem lies. He said, y'all be considering this high speak, and I'm not high. Very sober. Um,
Very sober.
no, so we were talking about life on other planets. And I was like, there's another galaxy that mimics the Milky Way galaxy. And so I started in with ChatGPT and was like, look, I know you're not gonna tell me that it's life in the other galaxy, but if it was life in the other galaxy on their version of Earth,
Mm.
what do the humans look like?
Good morning,
And she
Sharon.
was like, I said she. My
Good
chat
morning, D.
GPT was like, they're not necessarily going to be humans,
Good morning, High Vibe.
but this is the closest that you'll get to a human form.
Yeah.
And she was like, they're going to be denser than us because the atmosphere is different. Um, they probably wouldn't have five fingers, five toes. It would be more like three, and they would function the same way, the fingers and toes. I'm like, so
Mm.
like the evolution of
That's hot.
like the human form,
Yeah.
because in the beginning we weren't walking upright.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Because you just said, yeah. Were you listening? You weren't
I
listening.
was listening.
Okay.
I was
Anywho,
listening.
that's the
It just got
conclusion.
weird. It got weird, man.
It was just me asking
This is a
ChatGPT a
high
question.
conversation, man. Are you high?
No, I wasn't high. I'm not high now.
This is definitely a high conversation,
Well,
man.
this is all got spit out from literally two. What does it say? What if they are ChatGPT? I don't know.
I be using the heck out of. Now, do you feel weird by calling Chat GPT or her or him?
Well, mine has. If I use the talking feature, mine has a woman's voice.
Yeah, I always set it up for a woman. Woman,
Yeah. I
like
just didn't like any of the male accents.
it's not. I'd rather talk to a girl about the
Dumb
things
stuff
that
in your life.
is that messed up?
I don't
I feel
know.
like a dude don't tell you what you really need to hear sometimes.
I don't know.
Especially mine gives the feeling of a black woman,
Hmm.
and I
Well, I
love that.
told mine to talk to me like I'm a millennial black woman.
Oh yeah, I love that.
What's it say?
Kepler.
Is
Yep.
that in Andromeda?
Y'all,
Andro
hold
something.
on. Did I miss the smoke out or something, man?
Andro.
What's going on this morning?
Andro Andromeda galaxy.
What is going on this morning?
Yeah. So Andromeda galaxy is the galaxy that me and ChatGPT were talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and it is the closest large spiral galaxy to the Milky Way, which is where we live. Um, and it's about 2.5 million light years away.
Mm.
Now, the interesting thing is, what started this was me wishing that I had been able to take a tour of the planetarium at
Oh,
my
okay.
high school.
Yeah.
Um, like that was one of the few locked doors in the school. Um, We all woke up high.
Had to, man.
Now
Had
this was
to.
my conversation last night. Like I didn't wake up to this. Like I
She went to sleep
no,
high,
I was at
woke up
work.
high.
I was at work having this conversation with ChatGPT. So it is what it is.
You just said I was bored today.
I wasn't
Like that day
bored
I wrote
though.
that story with Chat
No,
TV.
you was bored that day. I wasn't bored though. I was just, you know, the news has us all thinking about our escape routes.
Yeah, you trying to go to another light year galaxy?
I know we're not gonna make it to another galaxy. Oh, so then last night, after that all happened, they gave us a cause of death from the what was the little thing called? The little submersive thing that was going to see the Titanic, and everybody paid $250,000 to get on it.
Hmm.
They was like, "We have an official cause of death." I was like, "Do we need one?
Like we definitely
We
knew
know
what
what happened."
happened. We definitely know what happened, but nah, they officially have to name something. They had been like researching this. Um,
No, it's its own Milky Way galaxy.
what's that?
See,
Andromeda.
yeah, Andromeda.
That's how you see. I was listening.
Andromeda Galaxy. M31 is what it's called.
Get
But
your
it's a spiral
telescope.
galaxy similar to the Milky Way, but it's larger and contains more stars.
Yeah.
Um, I am very fascinated though with space.
Are you?
It kind of scares me a little bit, but
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by it. And it started in elementary school when I was in Louisiana because we did like we didn't go to a planetarium, but we did like a planetarium type in school field trip that
Hmm.
like taught us about the stars and being able to identify the Big and Little Dipper. And then, of course, going to my high school, having the planetarium accessible, it kind of like strengthened that where I was able to go ask questions, see things, do things, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And I remember, oh gosh, I probably was like 19, maybe 20. We went to my brother's house, myself, my brother, and my sister. And my brother and I were outside talking about the constellations that we could recognize. And my sister was like, "What is wrong with y'all? Why do y'all know this?" And he was like, "School. We
Yeah.
went to school."
Yeah.
But it was very interesting. I do want a kaleidoscope. I mean, not kaleidoscope, but telescope. I said a kaleidoscope. You know what I'm
Kaleidoscope
talking about.
dreams.
I said the wrong
Kaleidoscope
word, but I meant a
dreams.
telescope. Um, it's in the constellation. What's that? Cygnus. I can't see that far.
Yeah, that
I
thing's
wish it was
small, ain't
bigger.
it? I
Can we
wish
make that
I
bigger?
wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a rabbit
You
with a hat
know,
with a bat.
Mr. The Earth is Flat is going on tour,
Who?
or he doing a show. B.O.B.
Oh, is he?
for the 20 years, 25 years. I think it's 20 years of his first album. Like that's a new thing right now. Is everybody's celebrating. That's why Breezy Bowl is happening because it was 20 years ago he released his first album,
Dang.
and
Y'all
so
celebrated the 20. Like, we're still running on that high.
yeah. But B.O.B. he's doing a show somewhere in Atlanta. I can't remember the name of the venue, but I heard it on the radio.
Yeah.
And I was like, this would be nice to go, but B.O.B. is weird now.
Yeah.
I don't think I want the tangents in between the songs.
Yeah. I liked a lot of his early music.
I didn't know he was putting out anything else.
Yeah, he put out a bunch of stuff. A lot of his features were really nice, but his later on music, I didn't too much get into.
Mm-hmm. Come on, old school hip hop. But yeah, 20, 25 years is a lot of like resurgence tours happening now. Um
Cause that's a money grab, man.
no, it's nostalgia
The
is
Breezy Bowl is killing the game right now.
so I follow a content creator who went to the Breeze Bowl. He went to his first concert this year.
Yeah.
So first off, his concert standards are very high because like his very first concert was Beyonce,
Hmm.
Cowboy Carter. And this is like his third concert of the year. And he was like, Breezy Bowl was 10 out of 10, but I'm going to just go ahead and tell you. It was ghetto. never doing anything like this again. He was like, it was a good time. And he was like, I don't know how Chris didn't get tired because I was tired. He was sitting there. He had video footage of him like eating his wings, the crowd cussing each other out in songs.
But you know something about Chris Brown. Chris Brown still putting out good music.
He is. And I was listening to another podcast where they were talking about Chris
Look at you
Brown.
listening to podcasts.
I listen to a lot of podcasts. They were talking about Chris Brown putting out music, and the one of the people on the podcast was like, I can't get into newer Chris Brown stuff because it's too many tracks.
Yeah,
And I was like,
he put out a CD or CD. He put out an album that had like 42 songs on it. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get through all this because I'm gonna get tired in like song 16.
right. So his wife was like, what we need to do is take the 50 track album and then condense it to like 10. Like these the 10 best ones that you gonna like. Here.
Mm.
This is what you get. But needless to say, I wish I could have gone to Breezy Bowl, but I looked at tickets. I'm happy I didn't go to the one that was whatever day that was.
So something I want everybody listening to do is think about a big win from this week.
Oh yeah, you did do this on
Because I'm
Thursday.
still on that. I'm still
Okay.
on that win. We talked about wins on Thursday at the for levels only.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna name it. For levels only live that we did
That's
on
what we've
Thursday.
been calling.
But it ain't official yet. So Thursday we do the for levels only.
It's
For
just
it's
official because you said.
Yeah, it's official now.
Okay.
It's official like a referee with a whistle.
I've been naming them for lovers only.
No, you haven't, man. I literally saw you name it Thursday.
Well, I
October.
did that because we was having issues with the upload.
Anyway, I want you guys to think about the biggest win you had from this week. It could be whatever, and just write in the comments. Mine was, this is this is stupid, but it's a win for me. I was excited about it. So earlier this week, my I was working out and I had never gotten to the end of the dumbbells. So, let in mind, I was only go to my gym that I go
Oh, you
to.
talking about like the rack has the two and then the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
two,
yeah.
Okay.
So I never gotten to the end of it because you go up to 100 and something. I'm not picking up them joints. But this week, it was the end of the program that I'm doing, and I was able to pick up the last ones that we had. Like I have to go do something else now to go any further, and that was a big win for me because that was the first time I did those. Like I always leave them alone. Like if it was only me in that gym going, those would be dusty.
I
But
can't think of anything that happened between Thursday and today.
I'm just saying, like the whole week, you got the whole week.
I
Saturday
already
to
said
Saturday.
what happened
Let's say it
Thursday.
again.
I got my first. Actually, it's not my first. I got a new lead that could potentially be like a large group booking
Yeah,
for my travel agency.
I'm proud of you. Again,
Um,
man, we gotta learn to celebrate each other, man. That's what's wrong with America today.
no,
We don't celebrate each other
no,
enough.
that's not what's wrong.
It's a part of it.
Okay, could be an issue that we have, but that ain't what's wrong.
That's what's wrong with you young folks today.
I'm trying to think of what else I have done this week that was a win. I don't know. I've learned a lot. People would consider it gossip though.
Yeah. I
But
don't
it
know
was
if-
it was fact based, a
I
lot
don't-
of it.
I don't know if that's a win or not.
Well, it wasn't a win. It was just interesting. So
Yeah.
I had my 20-year class reunion last weekend.
Yeah, that's
That's
why
why
we
we
was
was-
in the bed.
Yeah, that's why we was in the bed. So
I want to change this up, by the way.
okay. My we were just trying to find a quiet space in my mom's house without children. And so we went in Lily's room at my mom's house. Good morning, Glenn.
What's up, Glenn?
Tammy literally just asked about you. What was it? Thursday?
Yeah,
Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday or Friday.
It was Thursday.
It was when I saw the Wave of Love.
It was
group.
Wednesday then. Um, I forgot what I was saying.
You were
Oh,
saying.
class reunion happened. So really, really well put together event. On Friday, we had a meet and greet at Stax Museum. On Saturday afternoon, we had a picnic. Saturday night, we had bites and brews at a brewery. Although I don't think anybody had beer.
Mm-mm.
Everybody was drinking
Yeah,
liquor.
I had whiskey. She
I
gave
did
me a
too.
New York sour. I was just thinking you was gonna put some Sprite and whiskey in the cup and give it to me. She shaking the stuff, spinning it. Like, yeah, I don't do anything regular. I was like, all right, man, just give it to me,
Yeah, we
man.
got to a certain point in the evening where people was just like, ain't nobody got time for this.
Just pour mine straight.
Right. And then Sunday, there was a brunch. We did not go to brunch. I heard the food was really good though. So the next time we go to Memphis, we'll go to the restaurant that the brunch was at.
You know I like supporting my
And
people.
yeah. And we'll just have brunch
That's
there.
my people now.
So the restaurant that they went to on Sunday was owned by one of my classmates. So which was really funny. We had a come as you were party Saturday night. Now, Tammy and I did not come as we were. I went to Walmart and bought us both Outcast t-shirts.
I like that shirt.
But the guy that owned the restaurant, he said he went to a local store. It was called Village Mart. It's basically just like the hood fashion store.
Yeah.
And he said, I got all of this today. I was like, the fact that you could walk out with a tall tee
Yeah. Yeah. I
in
was like,
2025.
and they had the contest, and I was like, who won? He was like, I did. I was like, you were supposed to.
Mhm.
Like, you hit it to a T.
It was, I think, four of them won. He won. Randy won.
What did Randy?
Randy had on that denim trench coat
Oh,
that
yeah,
had the
yeah.
different shade, the different patches of blue jean in it. And then the Timberland heels. They're not Timberlands though.
I got you. I got you.
They're fake Manolos.
I was like, somebody had some Memphis boots on. I loved it.
Tommy calls polo boots Memphis boots.
Every last one of y'all Memphians
I never have had polo boots.
had polo boots.
I've never had polo.
Some
boots.
had the low tops, some had the high tops, but they were boots. I seen them all.
Yep. Who had on some polo boots?
I can't remember who had them boots on.
I can't remember either. But overall, very, very, very good time.
Solid time.
It was great to see everybody be parents.
Yeah.
That was fun. Remember when the baby got lost in the hallway?
Mhm.
And I was like, y'all stop telling this baby he is lost. His daddy is lost. We know where he is. His
Right.
daddy just don't.
Right.
And they got a good laugh off of that. I was like, leave it, but you better not
I
get
still
mad at
got
him
pictures to edit. I'm gonna edit them and send them to you so
Okay.
you can put them out today.
Yeah, so it was just a really good time.
Yeah.
Had fun. They all trying to get something together over the winter break. I was like, I don't come home for Christmas.
That's what happens,
Every
man.
year.
That's what happens when you gather
Mhm.
and you realize, oh man, we had a great time and this was good and that was good. You want to do it again.
It's kind of like when you have the repast after a funeral.
Yeah.
And they be like, let's not all just get together
Yeah.
at funerals. And
That's
then,
when you have the best ideas to do
and
stuff.
then you realize everybody gets on your nerves.
Yeah. I can only handle you in so many doses.
Very small doses. But
That's crazy to bring up family. I want to talk about what we were talking about because it came up again this morning. The family dynamic of what you call it,
multi-generational
uh,
living.
living. Yeah. So it's crazy that this is. I think this is what the Lord is telling me to do.
Live
Because-
multi-generationally.
Right. But in a way that's modern for today, not in the same house like we talked about.
Mhm.
Like if we could buy 40 acres, 50 acres and just build on that for our family
Mhm.
and Quad can have his space when he gets older and want to do his thing. Lily can have hers and we have ours. But it makes it where the family structure, you still have that there. Now you do have those people that move away, like i.e. us,
Mhm.
from the thing. But it's like, how do we get to more family oriented support.
Mhm.
Like I was the reel that I was watching earlier that brought me back to that conversation was the guy was saying they have their family come together each month and they give like $200
Mhm.
to a pot, and that pot goes to a specific person. Made me go back and think about Motown,
Mhm.
how they had a family bank,
Mhm.
and you had to really,
Somebody else was talking about a family something this week. I can't remember who it was though.
But my question is, if we know that that's the way things are built, and that breeds success
Mhm.
in multiple families or
Mhm.
feeding multiple tables, why is it so hard in our community? I don't know about other communities, but why is it so hard in our community to do that?
Nobody trusts anybody with anything.
But why? Why is there not trust? Why is there not family businesses like it used to be?
Mhm.
Like,
It's just a lot of distrust amongst people, specifically with when it comes to money.
mhm,
Um, a lot of people also aren't disciplined enough. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we can fall into that category with certain things,
mhm,
but some people, if you said give $10 towards something, people would find all the reasons that they don't have $10.
mhm,
Like I remember the cruise that I put together in 2018. I got like a promotion and I was like $25 deposits. It was a whole bunch. I'm gonna get you that deposit. I'm gonna get you that deposit. I'm gonna get you that deposit. I'm like, if you can't give me the $25 deposit, you're absolutely not gonna come on a trip,
yeah,
because if you can't sacrifice to give $25, and I'm not saying you had to have it the day that I mentioned it to
this tea ain't bad. It ain't sweet.
you.
Yeah,
Like if you don't have to have it the day that I mention it to you, but if you can go 3, 4, 5 months and you keep telling me you're gonna get it to me, it's just not a priority for you.
go pee, man.
And with it not being a priority for you, what am I supposed to do with that?
Right, right. Um, the how Vibe said we still have the crab in the barrel mentality. Where did that come from? Because we didn't have it.
Slavery.
No, we didn't have it then.
We did.
Some, but it's not. It's not. All. I often say all for one, one for all.
And 2 for 5.
it's
Three for
it's
five.
it's not. It's not so. It's like everybody is out here struggling, but nobody stops to say, let's work together to do this one thing. But only a handful of people have that collective of people,
Mm-hmm.
and it works. A lot of times we'll see um, people get together, i.e., the marriage in Huntsville thing.
Mm-hmm.
They all work together until now they're like at each other's throats because of the idea of reality TV.
Well, no, some of that was being underhanded because
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why can't we do business together?
people are always looking out for themselves rather than for the group. Like just specifically the Love and Marriage Huntsville situation.
Yeah.
Oh, you stink boy. My goodness, he let out a big one.
Did he?
Yeah. The Love and Marriage Huntsville situation. There was like they were coming together to allegedly build the houses. The person that found the land was like, "We're gonna buy the land," or they presented it to the group, and the group was like, "We're gonna buy the land," and then they went back behind their back and they bought the land and then sold it off to a developer.
Mm.
If I'm not mistaken, that's exactly what happened. And it's kind of like, well, now the land's not available, and now these people have the land, and there's nothing that we can do with it
Yeah.
because why didn't we just buy the land?
But that's still a crab in the crab
Yeah,
mentality.
because I found a way that I was going to profit, and I'm going to profit.
Do you think it's lack, right?
Hmm.
Versus the amount having a lack and then having an opportunity. And instead of
It's not always lack.
What you think?
Sometimes it's just I want more
Yeah.
because I don't think that there was a financial lack for any of those people.
Hmm.
But I think that they saw an opportunity to make more.
I get you. I don't know, man.
More
It's,
puts my family ahead.
yeah. I say all that to say, man, I just don't. I would love to be able to create that
Hmm.
atmosphere of we all have our thing, but we come together, put something together, and we're able to thrive even more,
Hmm.
but as a team. Because it's weird if everybody's at a 10, but here you are at a 15.
Hmm.
You know, and that means that like something is not right in that situation. So,
Yeah.
that was my thoughts on that. Uh, to get into this episode, since I don't have more to say about my week.
Oh, the first thing that I wrote in the notes, I do know that
What?
was D'Angelo passed away.
Yeah,
Um,
brown sugar, babe. Is
this is
harmful.
resurfaced. Everybody realizing how much older than him Angie Stone was.
How much older was she?
Angie got pregnant with their child. I believe she was 30, and he was 18.
Mm.
And they was like, "What does a 30-year-old want with an 18-year-old?"
What? Dang.
So, not trying to tarnish the legacy of D'Angelo with that, but that's definitely been one of the things that has resurfaced. I have seen quite a few clips of him like performing that I've never seen before because D'Angelo was an artist that I never got to see perform.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge D'Angelo fan. I just knew he made some good songs.
Hmm.
He could sing. How did he pass?
He had cancer.
Ah, okay.
He wasn't sharing any of that
Yeah,
journey. D'Angelo has always seemed like a very private citizen.
yeah.
But he had cancer. I think it was in his pancreas,
Oh, okay.
and
They had one kid,
he
or
had three.
he had three.
Yes, but the first one was the one with Angie,
Oh, okay,
and I think Angie had two kids,
okay.
but only one of them was
What's
with D'Angelo.
Yeah,
What does it say? I have a lot of. I can't read it.
I
Give me
saw a
2
lot
seconds.
of AI photos putting him and Angie back together in heaven. I didn't think that was respectful, but I know people mean well. I
Yeah,
hadn't
because they
seen any
weren't
photos.
together at the time of death.
Yeah,
They just had a kid. I think people are just like, let me put you with somebody that I know you was with.
it's their status. It's their celebrity.
Yeah.
You know, people did that with Michael Jackson and Tina Marie,
Yeah, Michael and
but
Tina wasn't
we didn't
together.
have AI then though.
Mm-mm. I play all of his albums with no skip still today.
I can't tell you the last time. I don't think I ever listened to a full album.
I've listened to Voodoo a lot,
Yeah.
but I also listened to what was the other one?
Hmm.
Brown Sugar. Did I listen to?
We don't have current music like his.
Mm-mm.
Now, Raheem Devon is probably the closest thing we got
Mm-hmm.
to D'Angelo's music. That's
Okay.
somebody that's still putting out music.
Brown Sugar was the first album.
Nah, I'm
Voodoo was
talking
the
about
second album.
what's Elvis Presley's daughter,
Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie. I said Tina Marie, I guess.
No, I think you said Lisa Marie.
Did I? I said Marie for sure.
Um, I didn't know that they was doing that though.
Yeah,
I for,
I saw that.
funny enough, growing up in the Elvis city, I don't remember nothing about them
Man, I
Presleys.
just the thing that caught me about Elvis is like I don't know if this true or not, but he died on the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang,
And
that's a terrible. They didn't put that
the
in the movie.
housekeeper found him.
Doing drugs.
I mean, the housekeeper also knew he was doing drugs,
Yeah.
but she found him. But he did treat her well during the time that he was alive. From old video footage that I've seen, like he bought her a house.
We talking about Elvis?
hmm
Oh, okay.
He bought her a house in Whitehaven, which is the neighborhood that Graceland is in.
Yeah.
Because she didn't drive and she was able to walk to
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
from her house to his house.
That's sweet of him.
So,
Um.
but like he outright bought her house. Was like, here, you do this. Like this is yours. Nobody can take it from you.
Yeah.
And she stayed in the house until I believe she died.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. But yeah. So did D'Angelo, was he doing tours? He didn't put out no new music?
His most recent album was 2014.
Yeah.
His most recent tour was 2015.
That makes
He was
sense.
probably just doing
Mhm.
like festival spot dates and stuff like that.
Well, R.I.P. to him, man. Lost another great singer into this world.
It's crazy how young he was when he came out, though.
Yeah.
Like I think he recorded Brown Sugar when he was like 17.
What's the song? He was the one that was naked, right? On the song.
Untitled. How does it feel?
How does it feel?
But the song is untitled.
Oh, okay. I got you. How does it feel? Mm. I don't know what's wrong with that, man.
I don't know.
Yeah. Need to go to the doctor, I assume. That's a black
It says too
man.
many black men are dying so young.
That's a black man starter pack.
Yeah, I remember like that's the conversation that I've been having with your uncle almost every time I see him. He's saying he doesn't want to go to the doctor because they might find something wrong. I was like,
Man, we looking at you. Something's wrong.
and if they do find something wrong or don't find something wrong, if there's something wrong, it can kill you.
that was a conversation I had with some of your classmates and my nutritionist.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, the most mature thing I did over the weekend was sat down and told your classmates that we all need to go to the doctor. And my experience with
Who was you?
like
Where did
that's
this conversation
you
come
remember
from?
when it was me, Pat, Mario,
Oh yeah, I did walk into that conversation.
and so we was all talking about like working out and exercising, and I started explaining like, hey man, I went to the doctor for a pink eye,
Mm-hmm.
and then my blood pressure was so high,
Mm-hmm.
and went through the whole thing, and I was like, the one thing that scared me the most was seeing my wife walk in the door with my holding my son with my child, and me and knowing that I'm like just looking at the Ring doorbell and seeing the stress in her face, and I was like, I have to get it together.
Mm-hmm.
I have to figure it out so I can be there for them,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And ever since then, I was telling him, ever since then, it's like I've been trying stuff, trying this, trying that to just get my health together.
Mm-hmm.
Some things have worked, some things haven't. I've fallen off. I've stopped. I've started. I've did so many things, and now it's better for me because my nutritionist keeps me accountable for things.
Mm-hmm.
I think now I'm actually on a streak
You
of
got
journaling, food journaling. Like I'm at like 95 days or so.
I want to know, how did you put the food that you ate on
I
Friday night?
I was just I made up a bunch of stuff, but it was as accurate as I could be.
Are you gonna eat that?
That's it. That's the thing that high vibe. I think it's not talked about enough because even in my experience of men in my family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of men smoked, bunch of men drink excessively. You don't hear about men going to the doctor. Like I'm just going back to when I was growing up. My dad didn't go to the doctor. That's why he was in the situation he was in.
Mm-hmm.
My granddad, like I don't know if he went to the doctor or not.
I know he was going at the ending of his life
At the end,
because your
yeah,
grandmother was making him go.
right. But it's like I don't know if he was going at the beginning because my granddad worked third shift and then would get up and go to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he was going to the doctor or not. Um, I know my uncle Tyrone, he didn't go to the doctor.
Mm-mm. But you're also naming people, with the exception of your granddaddy, that were sickly too.
Yeah, like at the end of the yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it's never talked about. Oh, I gotta go to the doctor. Like women go every year to get the stuff checked out.
Not the stuff.
You know they have to go. They're like
Mm-hmm.
they're trained. If they get pregnant, they gotta go. Men
Yeah,
have
I
to.
had a OBGYN more consistently in the last 7 years than I had a primary care physician. Um, I had to do some research, and I still kind of like, I like my doctor. I don't like his practice.
Yeah,
Um, and so I've been trying to find me another primary care physician. Like, while I really like him, I need somebody that's not affiliated with like a large network.
yeah, yeah. It's just not a thing that we seriously talk about. That's one reason why I'm very open with like my health issues,
Hmm.
what I'm doing, and stuff like that because I want people to understand we need to make that regular.
Hmm.
Like, hey, get stuff checked out. Just make sure your stuff work. Don't wait till things happen and then you automatically go. And so that's
Definitely.
and that's the thing. Standing there talking to these guys, I was like, man, just check yourself. Because you don't do the healthiest things.
Right.
We're not supposed to eat fast food every day. That's one fast food meal is the daily intake of what you're supposed to eat.
If
You
you do,
fast,
if you do it right.
right? That's supposed to be your daily intake, and there's been plenty of times I have a hamburger, fries, and a drink, and be hungry 2 hours later.
Hmm.
So it's like that's not supposed to happen. The food that we're eating is not like always the best.
Right.
Even when you do go go to a store, the cheapest foods are probably the worst foods for you. And everybody's broke these days,
Hmm.
so we're eating cheap food. We're not thinking about the
Man, the grocery
preparation for
store is absolutely like somewhere that I don't like looking at prices. He.
it. I know it, but it's like, man, I don't know about other races,
Hmm.
right? I don't have those conversations with them, but as a black man myself, it's what she
The
say.
issue is some cheap food doesn't keep for long, which is why some people buy processed foods. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
So here, like in Metro Atlanta, there
sure. What
is
time is it, man?
an
Good afternoon and good
amazing
morning.
farmers market, right? And the food there is inexpensive. It's fresh. It's flown in from other countries. 14.20, so
120.
two
Is it?
13 is one.
Oh yeah, yeah. 220. Shit, I was close.
um, when you go there, we end up overbuying and stuff goes bad
Yeah, yeah,
because of the pricing of things. Like, I know in the beginning we had to just like be like, no, we're not going here because
yeah.
we're gonna throw away a bunch of stuff.
Right.
But learning how to buy there in moderation was absolutely helpful.
Hmm.
The problem is the distance that it takes for us to go back, because it would be nice if we could go there twice a week
Yeah.
and do things. And while I could go there twice a week, it's far less convenient to do that than it is for me to just go to the neighborhood grocery store.
Right. It's just, man, when you think about health and you think about the yeah, I like the frozen foods and frozen
I
fruits
love
and all
frozen
that.
fruit and veg as a single person. Works out cheaper in the long while.
Yeah.
We keep frozen fruit in the freezer just for one reason alone: smoothies.
Yeah. I don't really eat the smoothies and stuff, but I like the broccoli.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it is a very, very easy way to get them on your side.
Mm-hmm. Moody. But it's health in the black man is not something that is talked about. We talk about more of man got to work, man got to eat, man got to have sex, you know, but we're not taking care of ourselves in the manner that we should.
Hmm.
Um, because
And
it's not promoted.
honestly and truly, unless something's wrong, going to the doctor inconveniences your life. Like
They
what?
do, especially strawberries.
2 hours out of your entire year?
You be like, dang, I just bought these yesterday.
Oh, I hate strawberries. Like for that reason, I hate
Yeah,
buying them. But I buy strawberries twice a week
yeah.
because I put strawberries in Lily's lunch almost every day,
Hmm.
and them things go bad. Like I buy on Sunday, and that'll get me to Wednesday, and I
Hmm.
buy on Wednesday, and hopefully I don't have to throw any away before Saturday.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, man. Like I could talk
Hmm.
about black health, and because my experience scared me, and that was the first time that I was truly afraid of dying,
Hmm.
or
It's
something
in your
happening,
tummy.
and then
A big one,
realizing a lot of my dad. What
a
did he do?
green one.
Oh,
Okay.
and then realizing a lot of my dad's issues, and one of the reasons why he passed away was because he didn't go to the doctor.
I would love to start a community garden. I'm failing at the community garden that I currently have, though.
Yeah.
The one at Lily School, but something that would be a little bit more accessible to me as far as the hours of operation would be amazing. I signed up to do the Master Gardener program here
Which
in
I am
Georgia.
amazingly proud of you for that.
Well, I haven't gotten accepted yet.
But just taking the step to sign up is a big feat.
I was talking to my stepdad about it, and he was like, "How much they pay?" I was like, "It doesn't. It's purely volunteer." He was like, "Well, why would you want to do that?"
Hmm.
Um, but
I
it
I think it's a more lucrative thing on the back end. Like
what?
yeah, you got to do community service and stuff, but
Hmm.
then you can teach people what to do.
Yeah, like
Certified.
I saw this lady in Atlanta. I think it's called Seed Atlanta.
Hmm.
She's doing like plant events, which I think are pretty cool. One of the plant events that she has is coffee. It's basically espresso martinis and $5
Hmm.
plants. She's got like $5 plants, $10 plants, and it's her way of like clearing out
Hmm.
her thing. And if it costs her a bottle of alcohol to do it, so be it. But she's getting the sales that she needs to sustain her business. I was telling Tommy there's a nursery not far from us that has closed. And I was like, I would love to be able to buy that and actually like have a nursery of my own to be able to sell, do the education piece because a lot of businesses don't do that. Um I haven't learned everything that I would like to learn about growing, but I have a foundation of knowledge, right? But I don't know what he doing in there.
Keep talking.
Oh, he was getting a paper towel. Me not having the foundation of knowledge that I would like is why I wanted to do the Master Gardener program because one of the things that I'm trying to learn more about is pest control because that's the biggest issue of organic gardening is pests. Like if your food, like if your food is organic and it's good for you, the aphids and the slugs and everything else are gonna like it too. So it's like trying to figure that out and resolve all of that. Losing weight doesn't solve every ailment. It doesn't solve every ailment, but I do think that a lot of people um, having a healthier lifestyle can support weight loss. Yes, teach people how to survive. We're at the point in this country where you can't trust what's in stores. Right. Like the regulations keep changing on things, but if you know what you're putting onto food and what you're putting into food, um, it solves itself a lot more. It'd be great to have these associated lessons with growing your own food, pickling, storage,
Go
and
pee
other
first.
preservation methods. That's another thing. Like outside of pests, another thing that I'm trying to learn about is preserving food. I know how to pickle, but I haven't learned how to can. Um,
What's up, buddy?
and I know that canning, it's a science to it, obviously, and you have to get past like botulism and all of those things. I want to go buy a pressure canner, but I have a glass top stove, so I can't use the inexpensive pressure canner that like Walmart sells for like $30. I have to go and buy an electric pressure canner, which is gonna run me almost $300 for
What's
the
up?
one that I want, an electric pressure canner,
Oh,
because our stove, um, it's not safe to pressure can on our glass cooktop stove.
I got you.
I could go outside, start a fire on the grill, use that, but then I don't have control of the temperature. Because
Yes,
you
you do.
need, not with it open and a pot on it.
Nah.
This was, I don't have control of the temp the way that I would need to.
I wish Hubert was in here because I would sure tell him you could go over his house and use his propane grill.
I could. Like that's a thing, but
That's cheating.
do you want to harvest all this stuff, get it all set up at your house, and then have to go to somebody else's house
I
to
don't
do
know what a
things?
UPF free dirt free diet is. What is UPF?
I don't know.
That's a
That's
new one,
a
Cher.
detoxing parasites and heavy metals. Ultra processed foods.
Oh
See?
no, you just like I don't even like mine canned goods.
Yeah. It's hard.
Oh, it's definitely hard.
Like everything has some type of element of being processed. I shouldn't say everything. Most things have
Hmm.
some type of element of being processed. But it's one of those things where like what do you do?
Hmm. You
Again,
just it's
it's
a
so much more expensive to make healthy decisions.
right. It's so if you do things in moderation,
Mhm.
it's fine. The biggest issue that we have, I want to say as Americans,
Mhm.
because I can't speak for everybody else, but as Americans, it's so much more convenient to I'm gonna just get this real quick. It's quick. I can just pop it here. I can just do here. I'll be eating because we understand we need food.
Mhm.
We don't
It's your
understand.
fuel.
We don't understand what type of food, how much of food, and what's going into it.
Mhm.
And that's the problem. A lot of people nowadays are going to grow food and stuff like that, but the information is available, but who wants to take the time out to learn and wait and see what happens here, see what happens there because it's no guarantee you can plant 50 plants,
Mhm.
but it's no guarantee that it's going to grow. There's
Right.
no guarantee that it's going to produce this year.
Mhm. Not even just producing this year, like just using the production example. I bought a lemon tree earlier this year. It has produced one little tiny lemon bud that turned brown and fell off. I've got nothing else from this lemon tree. We're about to actually have to bring it in the house this weekend because it's going to dip into the 40s and I don't want to kill it.
Right. And then that's it. I'm glad you said something about that too,
What?
Sherry, about a budget. That's even
Mickey Mouse.
apple applesauce. Anyway,
Juice? Go get it.
but it's like people don't understand like money
Mm-hmm.
as well. She was saying the climate is better
No, I was reading
here.
the post, the message reported. It really is hard from what I've heard in some of the communities. There's almost a competitive element. I think it's better to do what you can within your budget. Absolutely. Like one of the things that I learned with gardening is we're our biggest ops when it comes to gardening. Because if you got grass, quiet is hilarious.
Not me.
Um, like when you start gardening, a lot of people want to go out and buy this and buy that and do this and do that. And it's like if you got grass growing in your backyard, 9 times out of 10 you could also garden on that same land. Like just dig it up,
Mm-hmm.
dig a hole and plant. But we're like, no, I need a raised bed. No, I need a certain type of soil. No, I need to amend the soil. And it's like, yeah, some of those things are needed. Here, throw this in the trash. A lot of those things are needed, but I don't know. It's just a lot of it is just go out there.
Yeah, a lot of it is just, put something. Like I told one of your classmates, buy a pot, put dirt in it, put a seed in it, and watch it grow.
Mhm.
If it don't grow, just do it again.
Mhm. What's the weather in the UK right now?
It's like so many different ways to grow food and stuff today.
Mhm.
Hydroponics, look into that. You can build like an indoor grow house. It's not gonna get huge, but
I always wonder with hydroponics how well those items would do being put outside after their existence being in water.
it's like putting an inside dog outside.
I started a garden at home. I learned by trial and error. The biggest obstacle was the soil.
Mm-hmm.
Soil is pretty much your biggest ops. I forget we gotta convert. I wish we
What are
had
they?
learned.
F or C?
C.
Oh, okay. We're F.
Yes.
Okay. Why are we so backwards, man?
59.
15. That's cold.
That's
You
what she said. The cold
you
UK.
be comfortable.
And it's 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Y'all winter started or fall started like
If this plant lives, hydroponics is my next move. I really want to try for small veggies and fruits.
yeah.
Also on the outside tip, I don't have one. I would like one, but I don't have one. Is a green stalk or the equivalent of a green stalk because the pockets in those remember we found out doing Married at First Sight that the clocks don't go back at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So ours is I think November 2nd.
I didn't know they made it up. I thought it was you know, with the weather change thing for a very long time. Then I figured out no, they started moving it. I was like, wait a minute, man.
Yeah, there's a lady I follow on YouTube, Kim's Cozy Corner. I think cozy is with a K.
Mhm.
She does a lot of she has raised beds of course, but she does a lot of green stalk planting and she actually has a green stalk planter in her house.
Yeah.
Like she's made like a greenhouse room
Mhm.
with the lights and everything like to mimic the sun, and she grows like lettuce and stuff that she eats a lot of
Yeah.
all year.
Yeah. Um,
I didn't think we were going to get to
I ain't e-
gardening
I ain't either,
from
but
D'Angelo.
I still want to talk about Mark Lamont Hill.
Okay, go ahead.
So I don't know if you guys watched the Joe Budden podcast,
You know we don't.
but I personally don't either. But
I know that's what I'm saying. You know.
I recently found out Mark Hill was on as a regular person
Yeah, I knew that
on the
part.
podcast.
I knew that because of what's her name? Mona. Kept seeing more clips of Mona than I found out Mona was on the show.
Mona is
Don't Call Me White Girl.
yeah.
And
It-
Mark being on there is very odd.
It's the weirdest thing ever, man, because it's like, why are you here? But he weirdly fits.
I was like, you don't have anything smart to do.
And that was the whole argument with them. So Mark Hill and Queens Flip got into a heated debate.
Who is this Queen's Flip?
He's a guy from New York that's on. He's been on the podcast for a long time.
He's just one of Joe's homeboys.
Probably. They had a debate about tricky words and intellectualism. This is from the Griot, what I'm reading. Let's see. They had a fiery back and forth doing a Patreon exclusive.
That's another reason we didn't see it because it was on Patreon. I'm not spending.
No,
money.
I'm not. I wouldn't spend my money on.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Budden.
Like that's why it wasn't widely like, this is everywhere, because it was a Patreon exclusive. Like I'm not spending money.
So this is during the exchange. Flip seemed to hint that he'd take a pay cut for the team, which led another co-host to ask Hill if he'd do the same. take less so others could make more or get paid equally.
Mhm.
Hill said he didn't think everyone should make the same, and from there, the two launched into a heated debate over who's really a team player, who panders to listeners, etc. Out of the chaos and the shady remarks came what may be black social media users' new favorite meme. I say regular words that are tricky to you. A line Hill dropped after Flip accused him of using a lot of tricky words to confuse and deceive people.
It's really one of those things again that we ask you, Mark, why are you there?
Right.
I
It's
know CNN don't pay a lot for commentary
yeah.
because you get paid by the time that you go on.
But it goes back to the old. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it goes.
We are already, to what High Vibe said, we are already out here matriculating through life together where we don't know who was in what classroom. And we're making it seem like everybody is on level playing field.
Yeah,
And the intellectual beings are not all on the same playing field. Like Cher said, we got earth is flatters over here talking to people that got some sense. And we just don't know what to do. Like, Mark, take your talent somewhere. It's somebody else's podcast that will pay you.
his own. His own. And that's the thing. It's funny how y'all what are y'all comparing it to, but it's like we all look at Mark Hill as the smart guy
In the room,
in the
yes.
room, and we look at the rest of the Joe Budden podcast as the group of people that checked everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they not dumb. Some of them are. Some of them are middle of the road. Some are very intelligent, but you
Like,
know,
I think having a podcast for public consumption absolutely needs to be middle of the road, right?
yeah,
To get the numbers. Joe Budden's podcast has the pull of Joe Budden being a public figure,
right.
a large public figure.
People are going to listen to Joe Budden because the things he's saying, he's giving a different insight because he was a rapper who is not a rapper anymore. So he has that celebrity.
And he be feeling like he wasn't a rapper for long.
But then
'Cause I
like
can't name but one Joe Budden song.
but then he was a podcaster,
Mm-hmm.
with the other show. I can't remember what it was. Then his controversy behind that leaving brought people over to his show. And then, the controversy behind him, he kept getting into stuff.
Mm-hmm.
People are interested in it. So to have Mark on here is a different flavor, but it's like for them to be arguing about you using college words, and it's like it's funny because it's people find things to be smart when they simply aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, for example, I consider myself a smart person because I'll sit down and learn something, not because I'm better than you or anything like that. And that's where the conversation went for me, is where people that didn't go to college versus people that went to college.
I didn't know Joe Budden had put out this many albums.
Yeah, he put out a lot of music.
I still don't know. And Wikipedia apparently doesn't
But they
either.
know different words.
They don't know anything besides Pump It Up.
Right. Pump, pump, pump it up. I hated that song, by the way.
Same.
But it's like people like they put you on a pedestal because you decided to go to college, get a degree, and work in whatever field you're working in, and read more or read differently.
Mark must not believe in himself or he's playing a smart person.
He's definitely playing a smart person on that podcast.
No,
I can understand him
he
coming
might
on.
just be like, hey, this is easy money.
Possibly.
I show up a couple of days a week, an hour or two here and there, record what I'm gonna record, and I go on back to the house.
And you know what? The intellectualism argument, right? In that whole in the argument that they had, Flip said he's acting like a sucker
Because he's smart.
because for whatever they was arguing about.
Mark
And-
is in his mid-40s.
Yeah,
In your mid-40s, nobody cares about being called a sucker except for Dame Dash.
but
He
this
not
this
even
is
40
this
no
is
more.
the issue though. Mark's response to it, like it was an argument, but it was a calm argument. But his response to
I
it
agree with
was,
you, 'cause
"Don't call me a sucker," That's what you get mad about. And it was his intellectualism
It's
because it felt like he was trying to prove that he's black, he's cool, he's hip, he's this, he's that. Y'all are the cool kids. I can still hang with y'all because I'm
I
such
wouldn't
an
argue that
intellectual
Mark
person.
was like a smart guy, right? Like in
Right.
school, like he was the smart guy. If he was the black guy in white spaces, which I don't know what his life was like, but if
Mm.
he was the black guy in white spaces, I could guarantee you that he was the one that they was like, this is the great hope.
Yeah.
Like that's his job.
That
But
and that's what it is. He's putting himself out there in a manner that you wouldn't put them on the same level
I don't
intellectually.
even know these people.
But it I like him on there because it defeats the "I'm better than you" argument from many people in families.
hmm
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
I don't think that Mark comes across as a I'm better than you type of person though.
but that's the same thing as saying like I had that issue.
No, no, no. It makes me think back to this reel that I saw a few months ago. And it was like the family, he was like, people in my family said, I think I'm better than you because I went to college. He was like, no, that is not why I think I'm better than you. I think I'm better than you because you're sleeping on my auntie's couch. You don't have a job. You got 3 open child support cases. Like, he was just rattling off stuff. He was like, those are the reasons that I think I'm better than you. It has absolutely nothing to do with my education.
Yeah, yeah,
And so I think that that's the pedestal that we're putting Mark on
yeah.
in that equation.
So that goes that also opens a conversation about should people be put on pedestals?
Um, I'm not gonna say that they should or shouldn't be put on a pedestal because that's up to your brain to put people higher. But I I think that you cannot put a person on a pedestal and still expect more from them or
Hmm.
expect better from them. Shouldn't even say more.
That's
Better.
let me ask the question in a better way.
Mm-mm.
Should people be considered more
Mm-hmm.
over other people? Like for example, smart kid in school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, is protected from bullies
Mm-hmm.
because he's the smart kid in school, or gang member is best friends with the basketball athlete.
And tells people don't mess with him.
Don't mess with him because he can go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of pedestal that I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think that that's a pedestal. I think that that's a knowing that there's more out there for you
Hmm.
than this. So why are we allowing you to succumb to this and you don't have to?
Should
Go and soar.
right?
Be great.
Shouldn't that be for all the kids?
Everybody's not going to be great though, Tommy.
But everybody can be okay.
Yeah, but everybody's not going to be great.
That's true. That's true.
Everybody's not going to be great. Now, should you be out here recruiting people to be in a gang? No.
What if
But
it's
ain't that how they work?
what if it's a positive gang? Like come be in this gang with me that we volunteered to help community
That's like it
gardens.
goes back to
Is it a gang then or is it a club?
why, remember I was telling you we walking through my high school that
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
football team got in trouble and the principal started labeling them as a gang.
Yeah.
And it was just literally the football and track team. And some of the basketball team was kind of sprinkled throughout there
Yeah.
too. But it was the athletic males
Mhm.
was the quote unquote gang.
Yeah.
And he was like, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And I was like, are they fighting people though? Or are they just kind of like,
Why you can't call it a club?
yeah, because Beta Club is a club.
Yeah. Could they be a gang? Anyway, man. But no, it's the
I think that he just didn't understand black people.
yeah. It's the idea of putting people on
Talking about gangs, my favorite disgraced congressman being released early. Who got released early?
I don't know. Who is your favorite? You
Now I
gotta
gotta
tell us your
Google.
favorite. But no, it's like putting that
Oh, Santos.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that
I just saw that. I saw that last night. I was like, Ghislaine Maxwell next, man. I hate to
Diddy
say it.
too?
Yeah, Diddy's getting one too. He's doing favors, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's
All
all
right,
that's
now I
happening.
need you to get out here and I need you to tell them to go vote for me,
Yeah,
okay?
you got to get him to vote for me. Santos lied about everything
Everything.
and got out of jail free. Uh,
What was the first lie?
I don't know. His mama probably.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, it was a stupid lie.
Yeah, he lied on his mama.
George will be anything you want him to be.
Yeah.
He gonna be like, I'm black.
That's what is it, Rachel Soledad.
uh,
Like what's the
Dolezal.
Dolezal. It is. Wait till the documentary come out about our current president, man.
Put us in it.
Nah, if you put me in it, pay me.
I mean, they usually send a little
Um,
check with the waiver.
but no, I think the Mark Lamont Hill thing, man, it's good to see it, but for it to be an argument and stuff about that, it's like, come on,
Yeah.
what
His
happened?
mom being dead and being in 9/11. I was just like, it was a lie that like kick started the rest of the lies. That's what it was.
Yeah, he stole money. I remember that part.
No, I remember the mom. Cause I was like, you don't think people could fact check the 9
Man,
11 part?
I was just over your mama house, man.
Like, nah, George, mama over there.
Yeah. Um,
Hide your kids, hide your mama.
he did a commercial
Who?
for Wise, the hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah.
It was like an update. Like he was like, yeah, I'm a trash man now. That money ran out and all this and all that. And then he was like, but Wise allows me to keep. I was like, I did not know that this was going into a commercial.
In 10 years, it's going to be the MAGA cult documentary put out.
I can't wait to watch it, man, and review it. Hopefully, I'm not reviewing stuff.
I think I think for us, a lot of this is like stuff that we're gonna be able to sit down. Like I can't wait to help Lily with a paper
So, Shay,
about this time of life.
Shay, I'm really curious. How is it depicted over there where you are? Like, what's going on here?
A King Henry type. Now I gotta learn more about King Henry. Um, I am going to do some research about Watergate.
Yeah,
I
you
was
seen
talking to
that
Tommy
movie.
about that recently, and I'm just trying to figure. There's so much in political history that we either weren't present for or we were too small
Mm,
to like understand that I'm like I want to revisit. This is why they say never stop learning, I guess.
mm-hmm.
Cuz I'm like this is all really really interesting, but you just got to sit down and try to piece your story together.
Yeah,
And it also depends on who tells the story
yeah,
as to what angle you're going to get.
yeah.
Well, I think support of some of his policies is picking up. Elon funding right here. We most likely will have a reform party, basically Republicans, as our government next term.
Mm. Well, hopefully y'all don't go through the things we're going through because the my electric bill is way too high.
To cut it. My international staff never miss an opportunity to check in on me and apologize for what we're going through politically. Media fueling a lot of stories about immigrants.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't want to talk about that. That'd be getting me heated in a totally different way. Anyway, I've run out of things to talk
Was
about.
that everything?
Yeah, I think that we hit everything.
Let me
A few
make
things
sure.
we have to do it, and I'm saying this live so you do it, so you held
So
accountable to
I
do it.
do it.
We gotta add the for lovers only shirt
Oh, that's what
to
else we didn't talk about.
what
Amy and TJ Holmes.
I didn't have much to add to that.
Just stay engaged.
Oh, okay. Amy and TJ.
Don't let your spouse keep you from finding the love of your life.
I think you are the love of my life.
No, I'm just saying for them.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah, Watergate is interesting.
I just gotta learn more. I got questions.
Glenn hit me up.
but their spouses found love, right? I believe so. Like,
They love each other.
yeah, TJ's ex-wife,
They swapped.
and it's a little weird, but
Yeah. Anyway,
whatever.
we gotta get the store. Like we have our store, so we got the Artist Love Stories shirts. Please go order those. Um, we gotta get the For Lovers Only shirts uploaded.
Hmm.
Join the membership. That's $2 a month for Lovers Only, so you can join our live on Thursdays. Um, I gotta go cut the grass.
Morning, cousins. It's not ironic that I chimed in on this part of the talk. After reading the Bible, I read an article on what's that, Braddonsville Farm, and the history I gained this morning was enlightening.
Oh,
I have to look that up.
yeah. Um,
Brattonsville
you sound like
Farm.
Lil Jon. READBE.
READABO. Okay.
Okay.
Michi used to be like, he said, read a book. Look,
Yeah.
read a book. He'd be like, raise your kids. I'm like, I don't know who you talking to.
Right.
But somebody needs to raise their kids.
But anyway, man, we got some stuff that we need to work on. What else? Married at First Sight comes back this week, so we still trying to figure out our schedule with that. So stay tuned for that.
Revolutionary, antebellum, and Reconstruction era.
And yeah, it's Saturday, man. Go out, do something fun.
I know we're about to end the live, but if you can post the link to the article that you read, I'd love to read it.
What article? She said she read the Bible.
No, she said I read an article.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking up the farm and I see a lot of different things, but I just want to know what article she read.
Oh, okay. That's so funny.
I'm
man.
saying, just drop it in the comments. I'll see
Just
it.
drop it in the comments. What else? Is that it? Married at First Sight.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge undertaking because
Join
it's
the
like
membership.
14 episodes in 30 days.
Yeah. We'll figure it out though.
And we won't be having time to record.
Nah, we gotta record.
Like
on
we
the
could watch it,
Yeah.
but we gonna have a hard time recording it.
We gonna put it out individual. Nah, we gonna be straight. We just have to think about what we're trying to do and then do it. It's Saturday. We love you guys. I'm finna go cut the grass, and y'all go out and do something. I want to build a bench. I have to tell you my idea with what I want to do behind us now. And we out. Peace, guys.
Bye, y'all.